Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're all doing well. Today we are going to learn about the macOS security baseline. Let's get started. The macOS security baseline is a collection of built-in security controls designed to protect Apple Mac devices from common cyber threats, unauthorized access, and data loss. These baseline protections are natively integrated into macOS and work together to secure the operating system, user data, application, and network connections. By combining this encryption, application control, system protection, network filtering, and strong authentication policies, macOS provides a defense-in-depth approach without requiring third-party security software. The macOS security baseline serves as the minimum recommended security configuration for both personal and enterprise environments, and it can be further strengthened using Apple Business Manager and mobile device management solutions. Okay, and in here you can see the feature macOS security baseline, and macOS security baseline is a set of built-in security features in macOS that provide a fundamental layer of protection for the operating system, user data, and devices. These features help protect against unauthorized access, malware, and system tampering. You can see in here there are five core security components: firewall, gatekeeper, SIP, and password policy. Starting from file vault, this encryption. What the purpose of this file vault? The purpose of this encrypts the entire startup disk using strong encryption. Protect data if a Mac is lost or stolen. Okay, the data will be encrypted if the Mac is lost or stolen. How it works? Without the user password and recovery key, the data on the disk cannot be accessed. Okay, without the user password or recovery key, the data on the disk cannot be accessed. Status in macOS. Built-in feature must be enabled manually or enforced via MDM. The default condition is still off, so you need to enable manually. Okay, condition first, still off, you need to enable manually. Next, go to firewall. Inbound and outbound filtering. What the purpose of this firewall? The purpose such as controls network traffic entering and leaving the Mac. prevents unauthorized network access. The important note of this, the built-in macOS firewall mainly handles inbound connection. Outbound traffic control typically requires MDM configuration or third-party tools. Status in macOS. Built-in feature not enabled by default. Okay, still off in the first condition. Next, go to Gatekeeper app download control. The purpose of this gatekeeper ensures that applications are downloaded from the Mac App Store or identified and notarized Apple developers. Okay, you can download application if this application is from Mac App Store or identified and notarized Apple developers. What the security benefit? Reduces the risk of running malicious or untrusted software. Status in macOS enabled by default. Okay, gatekeeper. The condition first still or on. Okay, the first condition has been on. Next, go to SIP, System Integrity Protection. What the purpose of SIP? Protects critical system file and processes from being modified. Even administrator cannot change protected system areas. Protected areas include system directories, kernel or core macOS processes. Status in macOS. The first condition has been on, enabled by default. Can only be disabled via recovery mode, but it is not recommended. Next, go to password policy, strength and expiration rules. What the purpose of this? Enforces password requirements such as minimum length, complexity, expiration, login attempt limit. The enterprise use commonly managed through MDM or directory services for compliance and security standard. Status in macOS available by default. Advanced rule require MDM mobile device management. These five components are not third-party applications. They are native macOS security features that form the security baseline. Okay, all this security built in macOS, and you can see in here the first condition still off, off, and this on, on, on. I think enough for this explanation about macOS security baseline. There are five features: firewall, gatekeeper, SIP, and password policy. If you have any question about this, you can comment on below on this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video to your friends. See you next time and goodbye.